Where is CC22? The United States senior national team came out, training camp starting in April, gave us the roster, named all the players, and Caitlin Clark was not one of the players named. Fans are asking, where's Caitlin Clark? And fans are slowly figuring it out. Oh, she probably made the team.
Think you were ready for this? Because what just unfolded around USA basketball wasn't just surprising, it hit like a shockwave. The second the training camp roster dropped, one question cut through all the noise. Where is Caitlin Clark? Fans weren't scanning for curveballs. They expected the obvious, the proven, the dominant names that have been shaping the spotlight. And Clark has been right at the center of that spotlight. So when she was missing, it didn't feel like a simple oversight. It felt intentional, like something deeper was unfolding. At first, people hesitated, thinking maybe they overlooked it. Maybe it was listed elsewhere, but no. That's when the reaction ignited. Because when a name that powerful disappears from a moment this big, silence isn't an option. Questions explode. And they spread fast. This wasn't just about a roster anymore. It was about expectations being shattered. Everything pointed to Clark being there. Her impact, her influence, her performance. Until suddenly, it didn't. That's when the tone shifted. It stopped being about who made it and became about why she didn't. And that's a far more intense conversation. Because now people aren't just reading names. They're demanding answers. And when answers don't come, speculation takes control. That's exactly what happened. The focus widened. It wasn't just Clark anymore. It was the entire roster under a microscope. Because once one major decision raises eyebrows, every decision gets questioned. And that's where Paige Bueckers steps into the frame. While attention locked onto Clark's absence, another tension quietly built. How secure is Paige, really? Then whispers started surfacing, hinting at instability, and suddenly everything escalated. Now this isn't just about one missing name, it's about uncertainty taking over. Because if Clark is out, and Paige might not be locked in, then nothing about this situation feels guaranteed anymore.
Tibbetts, all these coaches dodging the WNBA. I mean, when is this? But April 1 through the 3rd. More strange, scratching your head decisions made by coaches after a chaotic offseason. What are we doing exactly? Stephanie White, looking at you. So, a lot of response here. Where's Caitlin Clark? A lot of, hey, yeah. What are we doing? What the F? Don't piss me off. Where the hell is Caitlin? Why ain't Caitlin gonna be there? I feel like Clark is already a lock. Where's Caitlin Clark? Damn, no CC. Boy, people saw this quick, fast, and in a hurry. Paige is there, but no Caitlin. No Caitlin Clark, no Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, we still don't know exactly how injured she is from Unrivaled. That's something we haven't heard anything more about, by the way. She missed Puerto Rico. That's something we might have to contend with at the beginning of the Fever season that we don't have the answers to right now. So, Kiki Arifin, Sonia Cintron, are they all on vacation? Oh, damn. Kayla must be too busy helping her boyfriend find a job. Oh. Ooh-wee. Yeah. Did they cut Angel Reese? How do you leave Cece off? Again, I think this, and look, again, this is my opinion. No Clark, hilarious. April Fools. Yeah, a lot of people are like, what is going on here? Well, a couple of things. Caitlin Clark. No Caitlin Clark, nobody cares. Caitlin better make the final team. Shit, if she don't make the team, look out. The backlash will be gargantuan. gargantuan. Now, here's the thing. Look, Asia's going to be on the team. Sabrina's going to be on the team. The names you know are going to be on the team, right? Caitlin was just in Puerto Rico. All these other, Kelsey Plum and all, they were just in Puerto Rico.
So what's really unfolding behind the scenes? Because this no longer feels like a simple roster. It feels like a calculated move, one people haven't fully decoded yet. And that's when the noise started rising, because this didn't stay with fans alone. Players noticed too. One name, in particular, started drawing attention. Aya Wilson. Not because she's outspoken, but because of the weight she carries. When someone with that level of respect reacts, even subtly, it lands differently. It signals that something might not fully align. And just like that, the conversation gained another layer. Now it wasn't just the outside world asking questions. It was voices from within the game. And that changes the stakes entirely. Because when those inside the system respond, it hints at something deeper, something not fully visible yet. That's what gives this moment its edge. It's unclear, it's unresolved, and it feels incomplete. And when something feels unfinished, people don't move on, they lean in. They watch closer, question harder, and push for clarity. Because now the story isn't just about who made the team, it's about what it all means. If Caitlin Clark isn't part of the picture, then what's the strategy? If Paige Bueckers is truly on the edge, then where is this team heading? Because at this level, it's never just about talent. It's about intent. And decisions like this aren't random, they're deliberate, and they always point towards something bigger.
Season, those two realize the importance of building chemistry within one another, but you're still doing bullshit, footseeing around in the off season, calling games for the tournament instead of working on free agency, going to this April training camp instead of focusing on building your team. Stephanie White just always seems to let you down. She just always seems to not do what you want her to do. The most chaotic free agency in league history, but is she ever going to be in Indy to, focus on her damn team, bro? Tired as hell of this woman. Oh, shoot. God forbid if she is not starting CC, no time for flowers. Here's hoping she learns something. Oh, Stephanie White, you just can't get out of your own way. Yes, Fever Tip fans, they're realizing we made the team. We made the team, Kaylin. I'd love to come, but I got things to do. I'm actually preparing for the season. Asia Fee, I get it. You guys want to get used to the coaches? No sweat. I got to prepare. Notice Brianna Stewart, she's not on this list either. You'd expect Brianna Stewart to be on the national team as well. Stephanie White will return as coach for the training camp in Phoenix, but that's the only Fever representation. PB5 on the cutoff list? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Where is Hannah Hidalgo? That's a good question. If we're bringing in Ray Burrell, we might as well bring in Hannah Hidalgo. If we're bringing in Steph Dolson, we might as well bring in Hannah Hidalgo. Ray Burrell, again, I know not many people are fans of Ray Burrell, but the fact that she was invited to the last training camp, the fact that she was a replacement for the qualifiers, the fact that she's invited here, there must be something that these coaches see in Ray Burrell, right? Whether it's just untapped potential, trying to get her mind caught up to her body in terms of basketball IQ, time to get used to this. Whatever the case may be, there has to be something that these coaches see in Ray Burrell that they keep saying, you could come back. You know what I mean? You could come back.
These decisions don't appear out of nowhere, and that's exactly what people are trying to decode. From the outside, it doesn't fully add up, and when clarity is missing, a storyline takes over. And this one, it's just getting started. Now every move carries weight, every update fuels the narrative, every reaction adds pressure. Because what happens next won't just matter, it will define everything. If this roster stands as is, the scrutiny won't fade, it'll intensify. But if something shifts, if adjustments surface or new details break through, the entire narrative flips again. That's why this moment feels so charged. It's not just about now, it's about what comes next. Because that next step holds the answer everyone is chasing. Why wasn't Caitlin Clark there? And until that answer is clear, this story isn't slowing down, it's building. Because uncertainty drives attention, and attention builds momentum. Right now, this situation has both. Whether people agree or not, whether they understand it or not, they're locked in, watching, debating, reacting. And that's how a single moment evolves into something much bigger. This isn't just a roster anymore, it's a narrative in motion, and we're only at the opening chapter.